Welcome to my weekly spiel. Welcome to my weekly spiel. Yada yada blah blah blah. Yada yada blah blah blah. It's time for Margaret's weekly spiel. Greetings and salutations. This is Margaret Franklin of Margaret Franklin Creations. And Happy New Year. I know it's been a long time since I've connected with you and done my spiel because I haven't been well lately. Our Christmas kind of sucked because my husband and I both had nasty colds. We were scared that it might be COVID, but good luck trying to get tested. There's been such an overflow of people being diagnosed. Like there have been tens of thousands of cases now. The last count was over 20,000 people being diagnosed with COVID here in Ontario. Or that good luck trying to get tested. It was literally easier to get my ticket to see Kiss when they were here in 2009 than it is to get COVID tests because there's just such a backlog. There's just so many people being diagnosed or experiencing symptoms. But it was just enough that we couldn't go to Christmas dinner with the family, which really sucked. So we didn't even have much food around the house. My Christmas dinner was a friggin' bowl of Cap'n Crunch. But I finally got around to cleaning the bathroom today. Yesterday I was still recovering from my vaccine. I got my needle on Tuesday. There's a clinic upstairs and a clinic downstairs where Sears used to be, and of course ours was in the upstairs clinic. The downstairs one is easy to get to. You just go down the ramp from what's the name of that record place? Now and Then. But of course, that was too easy. We were in the upstairs clinic, so we had to go outside, take the exit near the customer service desk, and go turn right past Baxter's Landing. God knows how many stupid corners we had to go around. It felt like we'd never get there. But we were there in time. Nothing makes the day drag like having to be at a public clinic. Show them your health card. Sit here, sit there, go here, go there. Answer all these questions. At least there weren't any little kids, because children always cry when they get needles. But there were some older kids, maybe 6 or 7 years old, they didn't cry. That's my worst thing about getting needles. Not the needles themselves, but the fact that kids cry when they get them. That's one of my worst triggers. So there wasn't any crying that day, but I was exhausted after it was over. I had to go back outside. I turned right and I went around the mall the other way, and I went in through the food court entrance to get out of the cold, and I jolly well rewarded myself with an ice cream cone. Came to about $7. I miss the good old days when we thought $3 or $4 was ridiculous for an ice cream cone. But I had a waffle cone dipped in white chocolate with rainbow sprinkles, and a scoop of mint chocolate chip, and a scoop of fudge brownie. Oh, it was so good. But I made it to the bus. I just missed the King bus. I would have wanted to have taken that because it would get me right to the bank. So I ended up taking the Simcoe bus. I got out at Athol and had to walk another block or two to get to my bank. And then after I'd been to the bank, I had to walk another block or two to get to the next bus stop. There's no bus stop right at the corner of King and Simcoe anymore. It's been gone for quite some time. Why did they get rid of it? Probably because it makes sense. Anyway, since I last spoke to you, I finished this. You'll probably see better views of it on my Facebook page, or if you join Stitching Around on Facebook. And I started the new one. And here it is today. Yesterday I did a disco ball, and today everybody knows who that is. John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever. And my latest project has been a quilt with carousel horses, all armored horses. I believe the first 3 are all Philadelphia Toboggan Company horses. This one with a nice mauve and teal. And somebody said that this horse, which I believe is attributed to Frank Coretta, was from PTC 51. And there's a PTC jumper, Philadelphia Toboggan Company. And the latest horse I am working on is, I would say that, well, it's a Stein and Goldstein. I call it Big Red because it's quite similar to the armored horse at Central Park. And of course, while I've started my latest project, I'm already thinking about the next one. And I am going to be doing a quilt entirely populated with giraffes. I have a feeling there's someone who's going to want to buy it, somebody I know out there who loves giraffes. And I want to make one with all zebras, because there's somebody out there who loves zebras. As long as I'm making quilts that people are buying, it'll help with the rent until I get a real job. I've kind of been putting it off because, well, A, I haven't been feeling well, and B, next Thursday Jeanette goes for her procedure, and I want to be home for her when she comes home from the hospital and recovers from the anesthetic. Anyway, I have talked for nearly 6 minutes, so I shall go for now. Bye-bye. Be back soon. Thanks for watching Weekly Spiel.